I know I haven't posted any videos, but I wanted to do my breaking the fast video because I know it's always hilarious to watch somebody eat nasty prunes. Before I do that, I wanted to tell you my results. So today is day 76, my first day of transition. So I did 75 days of just juicing. I'm trying to find my page in my journal. I had it. Sorry, 1 second. Not a flattering view of me. I apologize. So I hope you can hear me over the kids. Where on earth is my page? There it is. Okay. So I'll go over the numbers first. So in the 75 days, I lost 35 pounds. And then I took a bunch of measurements, so I'm going to talk about those. So I measured my upper bust, and I lost 2 inches there. I lost 3 inches on my bust, 4.5 inches on my under bust, 5.5 inches on my natural waist, 5 inches around my belly button, 5 inches on my hips, 3.5 inches on my thigh, and 2 inches on my arm. 75 days is the longest juice feast I've ever done. So I know I only did a couple videos in the beginning of it talking about what I've done. So I'm going to see if I can remember some things. So at first I was only drinking a gallon of juice every day. And I can't remember how far along in. Probably around day, I don't know, 45 or more. I increased that by doing 5 juices a day. And I know our mindsets are to lose weight, you need to consume less. But when you're doing juicing or eating just fruits and vegetables, oh, the baby wants it, then that's not true, especially if you're watching how much fat you're eating. You need a lot. I never really tracked how many calories the juicing was until I was starting to plan out what I was going to eat afterwards, and I wanted to make sure as I transitioned, I was going to be consuming roughly the same amount of calories. So when I did the math on juicebuilder.com, say hi, it was somewhere around 2,000 calories between the 5 juices. Are you waving? Yeah, hi. He's my little juicing buddy. He likes to try to drink my juices and eat my pulp. And some watermelon. So I did the 5 juices. In general, I just stuck to the same things. As long as the grocery stores had what I needed, I got into a nice little routine. I knew exactly what to get from the grocery store every time. It was kind of nice. So I did a green juice, and my first juice of the day was a green juice. Then I did a melon juice, then a carrot juice, then another melon juice, then a green juice. My green juice recipe was mainly cucumbers, celery, apples, ginger, and lemon. Yeah. And then watermelon or melon juice was whatever they had at the store. I've found that I don't like straight watermelon juice. It's just not, I don't know, I don't like the taste of it. I really like honeydew. Honeydew melon juice was my favorite. And my 4-year-old I'd have to buy extra watermelons because he always wants watermelon juice. So he'd always be like, ooh, so 2 of these watermelons are for me and 1 of them's for you. I'm like, probably the other way around, sweetie. But, okay, so I soaked my prunes. It was 1 4-ounce bag. There were 15 prunes in it. I don't know if that's enough or not, but we are on sort of a self-imposed quarantine right now because we came in contact with somebody that found out they were in contact with somebody that had COVID. So we are not going to any stores or anything, and the only place to get the organic prunes is Target, and so I'm not going out. So I'm hoping this is enough to kickstart my digestion. I do want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to do after this. So I've been doing all the research, you know, I don't want to ruin this, and I've also got this little guy who's going to be starting to eat with me, and so yes, so I want to make sure that I'm going to feed him the best that we possibly can. So I've been doing a lot of research on what kids can eat or should eat or all that. So I have come to the conclusion that I want to be a fully raw vegan, and I'm going to start out this new way of life by following Fully Raw Christina's 21-day meal plan from her book. So I bought the book. It was probably like, I don't know, $15 ebook or $9, something, I don't know. So it's not laid out the way I'd prefer it. I had to do a lot of my own like homework in order to get it the way I need it, but it was a general guide. I like her because she is pretty pure as far as staying 80-10-10 raw, which is 80% carbs, 10% protein, 10% fat, which I have in my research found the best possible way to eat. It's most conducive to our physiology and the way our bodies were made to be fed. So I'm going to, so it was a guide, but I wanted to make sure that I was getting enough calories because I've never done this, you know, way of eating before, and so I want to make sure, at least for a little while, that I'm following something until I get a better handle on, you know, how to eat it optimally, I guess. So I wrote down all of the recipes and all of the ingredients, and then I went and downloaded Chronometer, which is kind of like my MyFitnessPal, a tracker, and so I put in all the meals, adjusted all the foods, aiming towards 2,000 calories a day, roughly for now. So silly. To see how I feel. If that's enough, I'm still pretty sedentary. As I'm healing through, I'm going through another reactivation of my Epstein-Barr because I decided to rake the leaves. So just something like 2 hours of raking leaves is too much activity, and I overexerted myself. So I gotta be careful until I can get that under control. Sorry, he's trying to nurse. So I don't want to eat too much, but I also know that on this kind of way of eating, you have to eat enough. Less is not better. Starving yourself is not what you're supposed to do. 12,000 calories a day restriction is awful. Not going to do it. But I don't know what 2,000 calories in fresh fruits and vegetables looks like until I, you know, do it a little bit for a while. So anyways, that's what I did. I was going to try to eat these prunes for you, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. He's a little monkey boy. Oh, he's going to want to eat it with me. Drink this gross prune water. Watch. This is how I get to drink. Okay. It's Mama's. It's not very good. No, it's not very good. Okay. Oh my goodness, Bubba. What's the brothers doing? What are the brothers doing? Oh, poor baby. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to show them the nasty, my gross faces while I eat the prunes. You say bye-bye. Look at your face. Look at your face. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. If I think of anything else, maybe I'll update another video. Maybe I'll do an update as I'm going through this. We'll see. maybe after I'm done transitioning, to see if my weight has changed at all, up or down or anything like that. Oh, I guess I can talk about transition real quick. So I'm going to do the prunes, and I'm going to do 9 days. So prunes today, the rest of the day juices. This is his new face. Look at your face. He's so silly. And then tomorrow and the next day I'm going to drink all juices except one. I'm going to switch out one of the melon juices for actual melon. So 3 days of one meal, rest juices. Prunes is considered one meal. And then the following 3 days I'm going to do 2 juicy fruit meals. So instead of how I was, doing 2 watermelon juices, I'm not going to do those. I'm just going to eat the melon instead. And then, yeah. And then the following 3 days, it's going to be watermelon for 2 meals and a salad. So I'm still going to end up having juices because I still want to make sure I'm getting in enough calories, and I don't think a half of a watermelon twice a day or whatever it's going to be is going to end up being enough to fill out the calories. So I'll probably have like my green juice in the morning every day, and then a watermelon, and then I think then the carrot juice, another watermelon, and then replacing the last green juice with a simple salad. Haven't really figured out what that's going to be. I'm really jonesing for some salsa though, so probably the last day I might trade out the simple salad with some salsa, and probably use red peppers as my chips to dip it in. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to talk about. Thanks for watching. If you juiced, good job. Keep going. Bye.